The Last of Us 2 is one of the most anticipated game launches we have seen in a long time. There are no recent games that stand up to this damn excitement besides maybe Animal Crossing, but this game has had a very rocky start so far, plus there have been quite a few odd things surrounding the game. It was originally scheduled to be released in February of 2020, but it was delayed until May 2020, and now it has been delayed indefinitely due to the coronavirus, and Naughty Dog said development was practically done. However, they could not release it due to what they called logistical issues, which I would completely understand that they may be facing production and shipping problems. A lot of the larger retailers that sell physical copies of games are currently closed, but what is odd to me is that they announced the delay, removed the title from the PlayStation Store, and are even refunding users for the game. We see a lot of the times publishers announcing delays, they may take it down from the storefront, but I have not seen a lot of publishers refund users for a game, especially one that is supposed to be almost done. I understand the game is on an infinite delay, but if it's almost done, shouldn't they be releasing it in a few months when life starts going back to normal? But what I really wanted to talk about is what is on screen. There is someone claiming to be an immediate family member of someone working at Naughty Dog on the game, and they have posted what they know so far about the plot, and it sounds pretty intense. Now, I want to preface this and say this is not confirmed. Please take these words with a grain of salt. It may not be real, but there could be the possibility that this may be the actual plot of The Last of Us 2. So it reads, I am an immediate family member of someone working at Naughty Dog on The Last of Us 2. As you know, The Last of Us 2 will be Ellie-centered, obviously. The story's main driving point is the romance that briefly kindled between Dina and Ellie. Ellie and Joel are distant because of Joel being controlling, stemming from the decision in The Last of Us, but are starting to try and mend their relationship. This is a love triangle of sorts, not exactly a triangle, as it's just two people who love Dina, being Jesse and Ellie. Now, Jesse is the Asian guy from the trailers, and Dina were a couple. Dina is bisexual. When Jesse and Dina are on the outs of their relationship, Dina starts to make advances on Ellie. And due to Dina being the girl who every guy wants and having a history of dating men, Ellie is cautious and is unsure about how serious she is. However, of course, after a few flirtatious moments, Ellie, really begins to question if Dina loves her, and ultimately Ellie decides that Dina is real and that Dina really does like her. Now it says that, it says that Act 1 concludes with Dina and Ellie sharing an important intimate moment, solidifying the relationship played through Act 1. Then it continues with, that is until they are interrupted and attacked by a religious sect called the Seraphites, one of two groups we encounter, the others being the WLF. Now, Jackson is also attacked, and Dina is killed in this attack. This is one of the main confirmed rumors that we've heard, is that Ellie's girlfriend actually does die during this story, so it does continue with that. And it says, the Seraphites believe that they are angels cleansing the wasteland. The end of the world is caused by the sinner's trope. Anyone that is not a Seraphite is considered a wolf or an enemy to the flock. They also refer to themselves as lambs, and this is one of the most controversial points of all of these leaks, and it says, in the vein of SJW baddies, the Seraphites don't like the gays because it's a sin. And just to finish up these rumors, it says Jesse joins her. That is Jesse in the trailer. As he also loved Dina. He is later killed as Ellie watches. Ellie goes to her old house. Then Joel joins her too until he dies. We knew that he dies. It says in the trailer you can see the Seraphites hanging people. This is because they use the old medieval method called hanging and quartering. They only hang and disembowel former Seraphites. The disembowel settlement is for traitors or apostates, and on the way to avenge Dina, they have to cross through WLF territory. The leader of the WLF is Marlene's brother. Joel dies, and Ellie questions if her quest for revenge was worth losing Joel, who she only recently mended her strained relationship with. And of course, the Seraphites are all immune. The cut to the cheek is a test for immunity, an infected knife. The mystery woman in the trailer is Ellie's mom. Ellie's mom was looking for a cure. She has a baby with a man that is immune. And so that sums up the general storyline that this family member of a Naughty Dog employee knows. Now, I think that the 2 points that a lot of people think are very controversial here are, number one, the bisexual love triangle, but also the Seraphites. Now, when it comes to the religion, Ubisoft did do something similar in Far Cry 5, where they made an insane religious cult, but they decided to model after cults more like the Branch Davidians and Heaven's Gate than actually trying to take a swipe at mainstream religions. By doing what Naughty Dog is doing, they're modeling their religion of Judeo-Christianity, which is fine, but they're making a political statement that's derogatory against it. And yes, there are still Christians that do not accept LGBTQ people, but there are also many who have changed and they support LGBTQ rights, and the religion has made a lot of progress on the topic, but this is a pretty bold thing to say in a video game. Maybe they should have taken more of a route like Ubisoft, where their religious cult didn't have anything to say about real-world politics. Now, all of this is based on leaks, so who knows if any of this is true, but there is the possibility that Naughty Dog is looking back at the main story, where you have a bisexual love triangle and a religious gay-hating cult, and could see it as problematic. If this is true, then it's clearly a politically motivated story, and again, real-world politics aren't what a lot of people want to see in their entertainment, and I'll be honest, this story doesn't seem very appealing to me. But let everyone know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Are you still excited for The Last of Us 2? Does this make you feel worried about the game? Do you think that maybe Naughty Dog is doubting their decisions right now? If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like and share it, but of course if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, and I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.